what you got for us there, T-Dog?
Yeah, so we have the original Transporter director. So as we know, Justin Lin's completely departed Fast and Furious. Well, Fast 10, I should say.
Dearly departed.
So we've got, is it Louis Leterrier or is it Louis?
I would say
Louis.
I would say Louis because he's French.
Yeah. He is French? Okay, yeah. So Louis Leterrier is now going to take over. So I'm really surprised they actually got like a fucking director this quick. So I don't know if there was like talks in the background. They were just like, hey, Lin don't seem a little hot for this one. But yeah, as well as that, we finally like got some light shed on what had happened with Justin Lin departing Fast X, which is good as well. So sorry, I'm just making sure I catch fucking everything here. But with Lin, there was just a lot of disagreements on set as well. And as well as that, we know like with Diesel's involvement into the film, like he wanted to get, I think it was Mia into the script because she wasn't in there before.
Yep.
Yeah. And things like that. So, there was like bits and parts of like having a major disagreement with Vin Diesel, which led to like, you know, the meeting and then the departure from there. And then, like Lin says, he tried to draw lines in the sand when it came to everything that was occurring there as well. So for me, like going through it, just sounded like there's a lot of fuck shit that went on in the background with like Vin Diesel being like a bit of a diva when it came to this shit and not letting Justin Lin sort of push this where it wanted to go.
Yeah. I actually don't mind that Diesel pushed back on the Mia character actually showing up in this one. She's been in it from the first one, and then she had to sit out. Why not kind of have her in there? But like they have to greenlight budgets. Like when they greenlight the film, they have to that's when they come up with the budget. And like if Diesel's going now, we're going to change locations. It's not going to be in Europe anymore. It's not going to be like in this certain place because I just don't want it to be. It makes it a really expensive film. I don't know if he realizes that he's changing his bottom line. Because now the box office, they have to make a lot more to recoup it back and for it to go into a profit. It's the pressure of it being the last one.
Or the second last one.
Yeah.
The thing that's like going into this, like with like Vin Diesel's brand as well, moving forward, like it kind of makes me wonder, like, actually no, he got the Groot money, he got the Disney bag, so he's all good. Because I was thinking, like, what if this like tarnishes future roles for the show once everything's dead and gone? You know what I mean? But at the same time, like the show probably got money forever, regardless, so he doesn't really give a fuck.
You'd hope so.
But yeah,
you'd hope he's been smart with his money. I laughed before because I just saw Diesel dressed up like Rufio, like drawing the line.
He's still bald, but he's got like the red and black sideburns, the wings on him.
Look like a fucked up emperor penguin.
Oh man. So I was on IMDb because I was wondering about this as filmography, right?
Yeah.
One of his quotes was that Vin Diesel, after Pitch Black, they wrote 3 Riddick stories. One was obviously Chronicles of Riddick, and then the second one, Riddick, and then there's a third one. Anyways, he gave the first binder to the studio. He put them in leather binders with locks on them. And he gave all the binders to the studio, right? But only gave them the first key. Why does that shit make me laugh?
The thing that sort of fucks me up is why go through so much security when you know a motherfucker will just cut through that leather and get to the fucking...
This guy, he's too big for his boots, this guy. That's what it is.
There's too much cloak and dagger with Diesel.
Oh,
There's too much of like that mystery that he wants to kind of get caught up into.
yeah.
But like the thing with Diesel is that he wants to be this mysterious, but then the motherfucker want to dance to Drunken Love on camera, like for live. You know what I mean? Like, which one are you trying to be? You trying to be open? Or you trying to be closed? Like, there's no in between.
Diesel for me is literally a really, really popular, high-earning Peter Andre. Like, that's what he is to me. I don't see him as like a super mega star that you have to do like a movie with and people are clamoring to do movies with. I think he's that guy that's like, fuck, he's had a few pop hits. That's how much of a star he is.
Yeah.
And now the cunt's doing the same face on every poster.
But anything else that comes out doesn't hit for Diesel.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
these movies only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. See, that's what I mean, man. Like, I don't remember much Diesel fare except for Groot, the Iron Giant, Riddick, A Man Apart, which is a banger, and then like that's
Triple X.
I
Triple
rewatched
X.
that movie, A Man Apart.
I wasn't
It's not that good.
really.
No.
Fuck. Had that
Do you know-
2004 glamour.
Do you know that he gave James Wan such a hard time on what's his face on Fast 7 or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fast
Yeah,
7.
yeah.
Or 8, which God knows which one it is. That the studio was going to give him equity, like an equity deal, and he turned that shit down. He was like, I can't do this again. I will never ever do this again. That's how bad it was.
That's fucked up.
Because not only is he trying to get this film done after the tragedy of losing Paul Walker,
Yeah.
Diesel was being a little bitch on the set as well.
Fuck.
I think he only shot 60% of that movie or something, Diesel. The rest of it is all his stand-in. That's why they shot him from behind for all those shots like that. That's why he looks CG sometimes, because he wasn't physically there.
Jesus.
He'd just stay in his trailer and then only come out when he had a really great idea. And then they'd have to change it up, what they were shooting. Yeah, he's a dick, man.
Fuck that.
Someone needs to like. They need to have a clause in there where it's like, if Vin Diesel has an idea, he needs to go through the gauntlet of fighting like 3 UFC fighters at the same time. And if he wins, we get to implement the idea. Because I fuck him up on GP.
Calling the Rock. I just tell him, I'll call the Rock right now and watch him bitch up.
I don't fight family.
You fight like a bitch.
That's what I do. I'll call the Rock right now and see what he's doing. He'll replace you in a minute. He would. That's why Universal loved doing that spin-off with The Rock.
Yeah.
Because The Rock is so easy to work with.
Yeah, but he's professional.
Exactly. And Diesel isn't. That's what his problem is. Diesel is a diva.
Yeah.
And he can't be a diva because he doesn't have that diva energy. Like you don't bring enough to the table. What does he bring besides his name? He doesn't bring star power, obviously. He had a fucking movie with bloody what's his face in there? Michael Caine and him and everyone in there, and it still didn't hit.
Bloodborne? No.
The other one.
Last Witch Find. Witch Hunter.
Yeah. Like he had all these great actors in there and still couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, like,
Go.
no, I was just gonna say, fucking, you're right. Diesel doesn't have the fucking star power, and dude just needs to fuck off.
He's not. I'm pretty sure he's not that big a producer for the project either. To be able to like swing his dick around the way that he's doing, like it doesn't make sense. What's his face? Morgan and them, Chris Morgan and whoever, they should have put him in his place straight up.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we've been ranting. It's the second week in a row we've been ranting about old Diesel.
Fuck Diesel, man.
He's a wanker.